Sorry guys, I was just getting up and running there. It's been a bit of a long day, and I was actually just watching the timer tick by until 4 o'clock, and then I just kept staring at the screen for no apparent reason whatsoever, except that I'm rather tired. Hey Lionel, hey Hawk, hey Art, how are you all doing? Don't apologize for missing last week. Are you dead? No, you're actually still in, you're the next event. Actually, Lionel, you are the next event. You're still in the gene modification goo chamber. So you are just fine as of this point. Hey, Bird Brains, how you doing? Oh, you got leftover pizza. Don't tell me about food. Don't tell me about food. Here's the thing. I have been recording since 8 o'clock this morning. It is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I basically recorded 8 hours straight. I took, 5 or 10 minute breaks, and that was about it. I basically recorded for 8 hours straight, and I have not eaten in that time. Hey, Curry, how you doing? Curry, welcome, my insane Black Ops sniper. Oh, there you go. There you go, Lionel. You are getting out of the genetic goo tank right now. So I am exhausted and I'm starving, but we're going to try and roll with it anyway and see what happens. Eronimus! Oh, hey, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. All right, we've also got a lot of people in the Xcom hospital right now, so we can't take a real, yeah, I know, Curry, I know, but I'm perhaps overly dedicated to my channel, and I may have been overly ambitious with what I plan to do. Oh, I'd love some curry right now, curry. That would be awesome. Indian food is so good. I may have been overly ambitious with my plans for September, so I've kind of basically unintentionally committed myself to putting out 2 videos a day, one of which will be brand new game every single day. So possibly overambitious on my part, but there it is. I'm doing it, and I'm actually uploading that now as I'm playing this. I'm multitasking, and you don't even know it. Okay, covert operation. We can deal with that. They want to send Jess in, and that seems fair. That seems fair, although I'd actually like to send one of my snipers in, because I'm swimming in snipers. Totally swimming in snipers. Wow, yes, I don't know what you're saying awesome to, Curry. If it's the fact that I love curry, then and I mean curry the food, not you. I didn't want to get weird and creepy there. I mean, I love Indian food, then yes, I love Indian food, if that's what you're saying awesome to. Yeah, let's send Cookie on that, because I am swimming in snipers right now. I can afford to not have a sniper on deck at the moment. Now, let's see. All right, mission control. Let's just get some time ticking by here until we learn how to do something. Speaking of learning how to do something, what are we researching right now? What are we researching? Anything? No active research? Well, what the hell is wrong with us? We should get some active research. Why don't you start researching? Oh, that's going to take you forever. I know, Curry. I didn't want to be. At this stage of the day, I'm not sure exactly what's coming out of my mouth. So we're just going to kind of see what pops out of my head, and we'll take it from there. Why don't we research Illyrium? Precision lasers? Yeah, I guess we could go in that direction, Hawk. It's pretty quick. You know what? It's the fastest thing we can do. So yeah, I'll take that advice. Hey, Bliffy, how you doing? Welcome. That's okay that you're late. You're all of like 3 minutes late. It's not that big a deal, man. Yeah, I'll take that advice, Hawk. We'll go precision lasers with that. Yeah, I know. Snipers just need the very best weapons they can get. You're entirely correct. Yeah, a standard rifle are just not going to be effective. And I really feel speaking of this stage of the game, we're really kind of falling behind. I was looking at my playlist, and I realized we did the entire XCOM game in like 7 episodes the last time, and we're on episode 8 or 9, I think, and we still haven't even done the basic first mission of capturing the Outsiders. So what do you want? You want Exalt LMGs? Well, I don't have them, and I'm not going to make them for you, so no, not now. If we happen to come across any, you can totally have them, but until then, no. Looks like we're going to get precision lasers done now. That's fine, and somebody remind me to go over to engineering before we go out the door. Scatter laser and laser sniper rifle. And now, 12 watching and only 4 likes. Oh, yes, that is terrible. And actually, that reminds me, Lionel, I should also like my own stream. That would be something I should be doing. Because I'm watching myself on my phone as I'm doing this. Because, it's one extra view. So now, What are you thinking, Hawk? You think heavy lasers or Illyrium? Heavy lasers or Illyrium? I'm inclined to go Illyrium, personally. It's a little bit slower, but... yeah, I can live or die without the skeleton suit. Thank you, Curry. I appreciate it. You're usually the one to remind people to do that, too. You were falling behind yourself. Yeah, heavies. You know what? We'll just keep going down the quick, get it done quick phase of things. Now, engineering, 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 engineering. What is it gonna take? Yeah, no kidding, Bird Brains. Yeah, they're all interested in the technology, but they don't want to send a couple of guys over or maybe deal with things that are in their own backyard. So, laser sniper. There we go. 16 alloys and 22 space dollars. Yeah, I think let's actually get maybe 2 of those. How many alloys do I have? 409. Yeah, we'll get 2. 2 of those, please. I don't really want the scatter laser. Wax everyone on the head. That's what I like about you, Curry. You take affirmative action. Affirmative action with this group. They can't be left unattended, Curry. You're in charge. That's it. You're in charge. Curry's in charge, everyone. Although Bird Brains is the ranking officer. So, I mean, you might be in charge, but I think she has veto power. Anything I want while I'm in here? Gas grenade, maybe? I mean, it's not the worst idea I've ever... Hey, Polsk, how you doing? How you doing, Polsk? And thank you for liking First Art. I appreciate that. No problem, Bird Brains. Curry's in charge, but you are the ranking officer, Bird Brains. You are our very first colonel, so you get that prestige, if you will. I don't think there's anything else I really want here, so let's just keep time ticking along. And if CB turns up, I realize he was right all this time. I've actually named 2 characters after CB, and neither of them are dead at this point. Stern look at Polsk. Yeah, that's the thing. Polsk. Curry's kind of in charge of things right now. So, oh, operative ready. Okay, extraction squad. Well, they may get their exalt guns after all. Sure, let's launch your mission. Let's see what we can do. Let's make sure all our items are available. Alright, so Nox is available and Bird Brains is available. That is good. CB on support. That's fair. Who have we got coming in as a sniper? Hawk's coming in as a sniper, so let's make sure you get your laser sniper rifle. There we go. Anything we can do with your pistol? Yeah, you can have a laser pistol. That's better than a regular pistol. Changes stance and pats Bird's brains on the head instead. Well, good. I want everyone to get along. That is a good thing for people to be doing. Your resolution is horrible. I'm very sorry about that. It may or may not be on my end, and I'm not 100% sure if you're having issues. My stream health says it's good, everything's good. However, I am uploading a video as I'm doing this, so that may be kind of messing with things, and if it is, I sincerely apologize, but I do have to get this video out today because I kind of said I would. So, you know, that. Now, what are you doing with your time? Did we actually finish researching? Yeah, just back to briefing for a second. Back to briefing for a second. Are we still working on heavy lasers? Okay, so we haven't actually researched that yet. All right, so that is as good as we're going to get on that. Do the covert extraction again. Send the extraction squad. Yup. And launch the mission. So you're not going to get any better weapon than what you've got. You've got 2 grenades. You have a med kit. You have a grenade. And the mechs are just the mechs. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. Lionel, thank you. Good thing you reminded me. Yeah, you are out of the genetic goo tank. Now, who am I going to replace you with? Can't be UC Alien because she is also genetically modded. Let's take CB out and put... Where are you? Are you still in the genetic... Yeah, there you are. There you are. I see you. Yeah, you're right there. Okay, let's make sure all our items are available. Yup. And the thing is, your assault, though, I need a support on deck. So let's actually, I am going to take that, I'm going to take UC Alien out and put CB back in for support. And you now need a med kit back in your inventory. Yeah, you need all the stuff because I just took all the things off of you. So you need a laser rifle, you need carapace armor, you're fine on your pistol, the frag grenade is good enough. Is there anything else I want to do instead of a frag grenade? Vest wouldn't be bad. Yeah, sorry about that, Polsk. If anyone else is having res problems, let me know, and I can think about pausing my upload, but let me know. If it's me, I will correct that. If it's just Polsk, then I apologize, Polsk. I know you and Bliffy often have connection issues, so you often have lag issues. All right, am I happy with this team? It's Exalt, so we're not capturing anyone. This is just kill everything we see. Yeah, I'm basically okay with this. Fine in the UK for my sheep dancing friend. That is good. Alright, what's Exalt got up their sleeve this time? Stream seems fine. Oh, you fixed it. Okay, great, good. Thank you. Good, I'm glad. I want you to enjoy this as much as possible. You're having lag problems. That's not unusual. You do often visit us from the distant past, Birdbrains. I know that about you. And Lionel's good as well. Okay, good. I'm actually pleased, because I was really worried that uploading something at the same time I'm trying to stream would really mess with everything. It will probably set my computer on fire. I mean, the heat coming off of this thing is ridiculous. But, there it is. If it blows up, it blows up. If the stream suddenly ends, it's because there was a huge explosion. And I may or may not have computer shrapnel in my face at that point. And Curry's good in South Africa. You know what? If Curry's good, we're all good. If Curry's happy, we're all happy. That's the way I see it. And what am I supposed to do? We have to hack the Exalt relays. All right, where is my operative, first of all? Are you wearing a vest? Yeah, Lionel, when genetically modded soldiers get armor, they don't get the... It does the modeling is different, basically. So yeah, any genetically modified soldiers get this weird sort of vest thing going on there. I don't know why. They just model the armor differently. You're wearing carapace armor. It just looks different from the unmodified soldiers who are wearing carapace armor. All right, so I've got one hacky thing over here and another one over way over here. Way over here. Sergeant Furry Pants is a completely different sergeant in a very, very different army. Let me assure you, a very different army. All right, let's get the mechs up front, as always. Mechs up front, because that's how we roll here. And my operative is all the way over here. I just bet if I come through here, there's gonna be something in here that wants to murder me. But we gotta get going here, so let's do that. You met your weird grand uncle in the past. Oh, good. Your furry pants when you don't shave. Okay, you reveal as much information about yourself as you wish to, Curry. We're pretty open on this stream, so long as everyone's good, I'm good. That's the way I roll here. You are gonna overwatch because you're insane and you're a mech. You can come over here and hang out over here. But this isn't XCOM 2, so I don't have a time limit, which is nice. Now, CB can get all the way over here, which is... Actually, why don't you come up and support over here? You're from a very creepy army. I think Sergeant Furry Pants would be from a much creepier army, but to each their own. You can also overwatch. You couldn't type, and now you see Coas. Okay. I'm assuming you mean Chaos. I'm just kidding with you. You can come all the way up front, Lionel. Why don't you come all the way up front? Because you're my genetically modified freak monstrosity. You can come all the way over here. And you felt the need to smash a window to do that. And Birdbrains, you can just lead the charge. You're going to come right up and lead the charge. Creep out of love. Yes, I know you do. I know. I'm just kidding, Curry. I know. You're perfectly safe, in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so, Nox. We're going to hold off on you, Nox. Let's go to Lionel. Now, is there a door between A and B? Yes, there is. Why don't you dash all the way over here? all the way over here. Yeah, relatively safe, Curry. I mean, I don't, you know, I've known you for a while, but it's not like we've met. You could be a psychotic killer for all I know. Ah, now here, no, go back. Here is where Lionel's genetic freakish mutations are coming in handy, because he's got that sort of electric skin sensor thing that shows off there are at least 2 enemies right here. So I know where these people are now. That's why we do genetic mods. Genetic mods are awesome. So great, now that I know they're there, I can just pull all of my people right here. We can kick the door open next turn and annihilate them. You're back from the past. Excellent. Most of your relatives can't fly, and there's a weird lizard thing on 2 legs trying to eat you. Oh, good. Good. Well, it sounds like everything's going according to plan then in the past. That seems perfectly normal things to be happening in the past. Oh, you're more than useful, Lionel. Genetic modifications are a beast in this game. An absolute beast. You've revealed enemies. I'm pretty sure you've got a passive heal on you now. And Yagi, why don't you come over to this door? Because that'll give you a pretty decent line if you need to send a rocket somewhere up close and personal. Curry may be in Polsk's backyard. She might be in my backyard. Good thing I've got my curtain closed. That's all I've got to say about that. That would be a very weird day if Sergeant Currypants was just suddenly peeking through my window, especially because she basically lives on the other side of the planet from me. You are getting less useful, Nox. So come over here. Don't degrade passive perks, Polsk. That was a nice bit of alliteration. Passive perks, Polsk. Passive perks are the best perks. Don't have a backyard and you live in an apartment. Maybe she's in the building across from you. Have you thought to consider that? Okay, you don't crack the door open. Just, I don't know, just Overwatch right now. Hey, civilian! It's not like we didn't just spend 4 hours together, but hey, civilian! How you doing? Welcome. I have been explaining, just in case my it didn't come across when you and I were recording earlier with the Granite Accidents. I'm on an 8-hour recording binge at this point, so I'm a little bit flaky, is what I'm gonna say. A little bit flaky right now. All right, Cookie, you need to come up and start being a little more useful by hacking that terminal. So why don't you dash all the way up there and do that. Indeed, Polsk. We are grand. You're true. That's very true. See, I can't even speak English. I'm giving it about another, 13 minutes before my ability to speak English is severely compromised. You needed more of me in your life. If only more people would say that to me. If only more people would say that to me. Okay, crack the door. I know they're right there. Yep. Thanks to genetic modifications, I know exactly where you people are. I would kind of prefer it if you didn't scatter like that. But, you know, we'll learn to cope with that. Now, who do you have a shot on? That guy? All right. Let's deal with some of the more immediate threats. Let's have Bird Brains. Can you get... Oh, right. You can't open doors because you're a mech. All right. Hang on. I'll get Lionel to open the door for you. Jeez. Okay, you. Oh, yeah, everyone's kind of on there. Okay, this is annoying. Sure, all right. Well, blow something up then. Oh, are you, No. You should have the things that I need you to have. Just Overwatch. You know what? Just Overwatch. I'm kind of in the middle of a turn, and that was a bad move on my part. You see where exhaustion and hunger is taking me. Okay, a miss on Yagi, that's fine. That's 100% fine. You probably can't do much of anything at all. That flamethrower is not going to reach down there. Shernal, yes, I am 100% sure, Hawk. I actually specifically made sure of that. I'm very, very confident of that. I'm 67% confident that he is wearing carapace armor. And I'm also extremely confident there are 3 more Exalt right outside the door. That's less comforting. Alright, where are these guys going to scatter? I'm 63 to 67% confident in that. And you're right, the hit points are very, very low for Carapace armor. Maybe I walked out the door in the wrong armor. Well, we'll see if he's got to live. I put too much money and meld into those genetic investments. That it definitely coming out alive on this one. Oh, what can we do with this? What can we do with this? I know, no, I'm seeing it, Hawk. I'm seeing it. I'm absolutely seeing the low hit points there, Hawk. Do the UC people only have pistols? Aren't there SMGs and snipers for use in UC operations? What do you mean by UC? Are you talking about the Exalt? Because they have access to pretty much all the same weapons we do. They're not very restricted. In fact, sometimes they even have better weapons than we do. 56, 68, 58. Oh, these numbers are terrible. Terrible, but at least you can get a shot on somebody. Yeah, go ahead and take the shot. Take the shot. These guys are kind of beefy, and you missed. Super. Super. All right, Bird Brains, you're going to have to kind of solve this problem, except you kind of can't. You could actually go stand in the door. You were taking a shower when the scramble bell rang. Well, then this is your fault. This is your fault. If you walked out the door without your armor, and you're basically just in a bathrobe, that's not my problem. Oh, come on, everybody's missing. Why is everybody missing? I don't like it when you miss. Go ahead and kick the door open. Take a pistol shot, I guess. At least you have a flanking shot, so there's that. Yes, it's far too late now, Bliffy. Far too late. Nox, what could you do with your time? You could do what exactly? You can get all the way down here for a start. And then who do you think you have a shot on? That guy? Sure. If we can eliminate him, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and take that shot. Anytime now, Nox. Thank you. Did that actually kill him? Yes, it did. Super. I like it when we kill people. It's a good thing for us to be doing. Oh, what could you do? The problem with this is I was playing XCOM 2 this morning, so now all my mechanics are off. I can't remember what people can and can't do. But what I know you can do is, well, at least walk over here. You're kind of in the wrong place, basically. You're really kind of in the wrong place. And there's really not much else. Why don't you just keep moving forward? Just keep heading up there. And CB, where can you get to? You can at least move farther. Why don't you come over here and do nothing at all, really. Just do nothing at all. Just stand there. You like it when we kill people. Well, it's XCOM, man. This is XCOM all day. We ain't playing, I don't know, Farm Manager 2018, of which there are far fewer deaths than there are in this game. Far fewer. Played a game of War Thunder this morning. Got 5 kills with the Russians and the twist. Nothing bad happens. I don't think I'm going to be able to repeat numbers like that. I think this is going to go horribly, horribly wrong. I kind of actually just want to blow this wall open so I can do something, but it doesn't seem to be working out that way. Now, you definitely see I kind of put Bird Brains right in front of the door, and I totally meant to do that, but you know, now I can't get out the door because there's a huge mech in the way. Oh, okay, Bliffy. All right. Well, thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by, even if it's only for a short time. The meeting of Ted Bundy, Jack the Ripper, Fritz Harman, H.H. Holmes, and Gary Ridgway. I know everybody except Fritz Harman. I recognize all of those references except Fritz Harman. And the fact that I recognize all of those references might tell you something about myself that may not be positive. But yeah, who the heck is Fritz Harman? I mean, obviously he sounds very German. But, okay, Lionel, there's not really a heck of a lot I can do with you. And now that I realize I pretty much probably didn't send you out the door in carapace armor, I kind of need to keep you out of the line of danger here. German. Yeah, that's what I thought from the 1920s. That may be somebody I wasn't immediately familiar with. But all the others I recognize. So you can just basically sit there and do that. And now they're going to get all the shots in the world. Showers are important, Curry. That's another thing I'm looking forward to doing today. And that was a critical shot. That's another thing I'm very much looking forward to doing. Eating and showering would be two key elements in my life that I would like to deal with. Oh, good, Bird Brains. You're no longer traveling from the past. Excellent. Now, you're obviously going to get a shot off. Okay, it's a miss. It's a miss. Good. We like it when they miss. You're coming in, but I actually have some Overwatches lined up for you. Surprisingly enough, the Werewolf of Hanover, biting the throat of young men and boys. Well, it sounds like he had a... Oh, that's a miss. Sounds like he had a hobby. Reactive sensors, which are everything. Yep. Love me some reactive sensors on my mechs. That's the way we roll here. Okay, who are you going to shoot at? Oh, you've got a grenade. That's less fun. That looks like a... Oh, it's a smoke grenade. I was going to say it looked like a flashbang. That's fine. You can put a smoke grenade over there. I'm basically okay with that. Because now we can actually start getting something done around here. So why don't you come over here? You miss your weird uncle. Was that the lizard or the one who couldn't fly? I don't remember. You... well, you know what? We're gonna come back to you, Nox. Because I think Birdbrain can solve a lot of problems by just sort of standing in front of this guy's face. Or would it make more sense? Now, see, that guy up there has only got 2 hit points. Very first thing we need to do is get Birdbrains out of the door, because it's kind of messing everything else up. So why don't you come over here? The lizard. Okay, good. Good, good. I just wanted to be clear about which weird uncle. Some people have multiple weird uncles, so I just wanted to make sure it was that one. Now, you're not going to... Yeah, you don't have enough ammo for collateral damage. That's kind of a pain in the neck. And that's your only shot? Really? Really, that's your only shot? What would happen if, say, I set fire to the guy in front of me? Because that's a thing we could do. Except you kind of can't. Okay, I've once again put Birdbrains in a very, very, very silly place. That's not good. Now, Sniper... Yeah, the guys in the smoke cloud are... Weirdly, you have a poorer shot against the guy who's closer, but the guy in the smoke cloud you have a better shot at. You were in the past, and now you hear about showers, murders, and the War of Thunder. Yep, back in my day we didn't talk about that. Well, this is what you're going to get on a wee hours stream. This is kind of what happens around here. I'm going to come back to you as well, Sniper. We'll come back to you. Give me, I don't know, anyone else. Not Birdbrains. No, not Birdbrains. Yeah, this has potential. Can you, first of all, get all the way over to the thing? Yes, you can. Okay. Just dash over there. That's fine. I know. We're shush central. Shush. A guy with problems. He went to the dentist. Said, Doctor, I think I'm a moth. Okay. Give it to me, Art. What do you got? What do you got? You can go there. You could come over here. That would be a good spot for you. You need the psychiatrist next door. I know, but your light was on. Boom. That's a snare hit. Sure. Is this a good... Well, actually, you know what? 2 can play at the smoke grenade thing. Although that... Nah, see, that'll affect them, too. Not if we do it right here, though. Not if we do it right here. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that's a solid move. Terrible flashback. Can't stay for... Hey, Nox, welcome. Welcome. Can't stay for long, but happy to witness the no murder. Yeah, I know. That's... We're working on it, actually. You're over here. You're just being... I'm not placing my mechs well in this particular combat. Birdbrains is now from the future. Oh, good. If you're from the future, do we actually make it out of this alive? No? Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, Nox, I'm not using my mechs well in this combat. I am grossly overtired and very hungry, so that's probably part of the problem. But my mechs are not being as effective as I need them to be. Why don't you just shoot anything? Because I've put you in such a silly place. You may as well. I knew that would be a miss. I'm very confident that would be a miss. And you, sure. Shoot that guy. Again, a miss. It's not helping that everyone's missing. That's less fun. Is there anywhere I can put you where you can actually do some good? not really. Actually, not really. Ooh. Let's see. CB could get... Oh, I'm really not putting people in the right place here. Not at all. Come over here. I'm just going to have to put the mechs up front and hope they can soak up some damage. You can now come back here. Hashtag FBFL. Flamethrower buddies for life. You have a 1% chance. A 1% chance. I don't suppose you can lob that grenade around the corner, can you? No. No, not really. Not without blowing everything else up. Yeah, I like it when my mechs are friends. As they should be. They're my only mechs. I've still got you on deck. The one person I need you to be taking out is the one person I can't take out. Go ahead and shoot that guy. Just take your best shot right now. Okay. Good shot. Good shot. That worked. That worked out just fine. Now, you can come down here and shoot anything else, basically. Anything you've got a decent shot at, just go ahead and take it. Now, actually, you might be able to do a little better with the grenade's not going to do much damage, but the grenade is guaranteed damage. Magic words. Guaranteed damage. If you could swing that right there, do that. Guaranteed damage, magic words. Only 3, but it's a definite 3, not a chance on 3. You've only got that shot up there, and that's about all you can do. I could run and gun you, but there's nowhere to run and gun you to. The best day ever, Birdbrains is singing. Well, good. Good. What are we going to do with you? Took you out the door with the wrong armor, apparently. Maybe just Overwatch something. Yeah. This is not going according to plan. We basically started the stream with me being mentally in the Xcom death hour. Just so we're all clear on that. Yeah, you're going to take a nice shot there. Apparently so, Hawk, because that's what just happened. That's what just happened. Who are you firing at? I think that was Lionel going down. Come on, give me Xcom, give me back. Come on, give me back control of the camera here. Yeah, you're carrying a shotgun. I know. I thought I set you up right, and apparently I didn't. Apparently I didn't. It is one of the nice things about XCOM 2 is the squad upgrades. Okay, central. Just give me... Alright, you gotta just get out of here. You're panicked. You can't do anything at all. You have no ammo. That's super. Oh, this mission has just gone to hell. Completely gone to hell. And it's completely my fault. I have no ability to do anything else. I am so exhausted. Heavy metal with motivational SpongeBob songs. No, I'd prefer heavy metal, actually. I think Curry and I would both prefer heavy metal. Curry's got a little headbanger in her. Yep. Curry occasionally bangs her head. Okay, one down. You have, surprisingly, a flanking shot on the guy who's standing directly behind you. So, sure. Yeah, go ahead and shoot him. Actually, can I put you into here, actually? Because that will be cover from the guy who's right behind me. Yeah, do that. Okay, that happened. That's better than nothing. You've got a 68 on him or an 18 on him. Take that one. Actually, come back out. Come back out. You actually need to get completely out. Oh. This is... Well, you know what? At least do the headshot. May as well make sure we get the critical, or at least try to make sure we get the critical. Okay, that's another guy down. Excellent. Birdbrains, is that smoke grenade cleared up there? Can you jet boot up there in one move? At all? And are you going to give me no ammo if I do that? Well, you know what? We still have a flamethrower. if you jet boot, yes, up there, you can't get there without dashing. Okay, well, you can get up here. That should hopefully at least give you a slightly better shot. Jet boot up there. Love the jet boots. Does that give you any better shot on this guy? A little bit. A little bit. Can you set fire to him? Because that'll definitely do the job. Yeah, I believe you can, actually. Set fire to him. Flamethrower buddies for life. There we go. Now who's left? You are. Have you done anything yet? No, you haven't done anything yet. I need you to basically kind of swap places here and go here. Well, you could just take the shot. Okay, okay. What if we... Is everyone over there dead? Yes, but this guy isn't. But he will be really soon. Really, really soon. Teleports to your flat and knocks you unconscious. Well, she is the ranking officer. I can't really argue with her, Polsk. I mean, if she wants to knock you unconscious, then she's basically got that kind of authority. Yeah, shoot that guy. Bang. You go down now. You go to sleep now. Bye-bye. And your passive health kicked in. Your passive health kicked in. Everybody's passive health is kicking in. And this guy's going to get to do a thing. But he's going to shoot at Nox and miss. It's actually probably the best result I could hope for. And Nox gets a shot right back because of reactive sensors. Yay! Bans Birdbrain's entrance. I don't think you can, Polsk. She's ranking officer. She's got veto power on anything. Yeah, Nox is here, Curry. Sorry, yes. In case you didn't notice, Nox is here. Let's get this thing done to begin. Because just do your thing on the thing, please. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Give me the camera. Do this. Good. Alright, Nox, what's your shot like over there? 56, can we make that a little better? By, say, going over here? 3 more people need to like the stream. Curry, you're in charge of that. So, you know, make sure you're doing your job there. Make sure you're doing your job. Okay, that guy goes to sleep now. When you hack disable, they can't shoot for a turn. Yeah, I keep forgetting that, and this mission has gone to hell so clearly that I'm probably going to keep forgetting that, to be brutally honest. Now, where's the other one? It's way over here. Way over there. All right, well, let's start moving in that direction then. Yagi, get over here. We'll reload as we go, hopefully. And CB can also start moving in that direction. I think you're going to be pretty good. Actually, you need to start healing some people. Who needs to heal the most? You have passive health regen. Hawk needs a heal in a really bad way. So, Hawk, how far can you get in one? Yes, I can do that. I can totally do that. So, Hawk, get over here. Polsk, I wouldn't go up against Birdbrains if I were you. I'm just saying. Not only is she a mildly annoyed mechanical monstrosity, but, again, ranking officer. Ranking officer. So yes, please, 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 heal Hawk immediately. Thank you. There we go. Problem solved somewhat there. I'm going to bring Lionel over, because you'll get another passive health regen next round. You can just stay right there and just switch to your pistol. And go ahead and overwatch with the pistol. Birdbrains up on the roof can just keep moving along the roof, I think. You can kind of provide covering fire from way up there, and you need to reload next round. You're a lonely rainbow snake who can program, kinda. Okay. Okay. You get in a thing with Birdbrains if you want to, but I wouldn't. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't. I'm going to work on that, Hawk. I'm absolutely going to work on reloading. That is totally a thing that's going to happen. Passive health, passive health, passive health. Love my passive healths. Okay, Nox, you kind of need to reload. So why don't you come over here And reload. Oh, I don't think you're getting by with a stern look and being ranking officer. I think you're going to have to step up your game there. Reload. Thank you. And Yagi, you do not really need to reload. Why don't you come over here and just overwatch for right now. Exactly. Just like Nox said, can't we all just get along? You can, CB, come over here and hang out there. Give me Bird Brains next, if you could, please. No, not Lionel. Actually, Bird Brains. I want to make sure I've got her uploaded while I'm thinking of it. So go ahead and head over there and then reload. Not upload, reload. That's what I meant to say. Reload. Yay! Bullets. Alright, Cookie. I wonder if you should actually move through the building, if that might give you a little better cover. Probably. And there's, most of the good spots are taken over here anyway. Yes, Bird Brains will start telling on you. I know that about her. She will not hesitate. Can you get all the way over there? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But, do I want you to? Well, I don't not want you to. Don't not want you to. So go ahead and sit there. Hawk, 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 hawk. How's your health, Hawk? How did that heal work out for you? Not bad. Not bad. You can... Can you get up on top of the building as well? Not very effectively, but you kind of can. Yeah, come up there. Yeah, sit up on top of the roof for right now. We'll just have you kind of move along, provided the roof actually stays in one place. Now, there's somebody behind us, but I'm somewhat disinclined to care about that right now. We're just going to keep moving towards the next thing. Busy planning another Death Star. Good man, boring routine, but Comic-Con is so soon. Oh, good. I'm glad Comic-Con's coming to your neighborhood, Curry. Yeah, you can. Let's see. Why don't you come down here with a very dubious cover of this newspaper stand, and just, well, don't overwatch yet. Actually, just give me anybody else. You could. Where is this thing? Right there. Okay. Run and gun you to, let's say, here, for argument's sake. And now you can definitely overwatch. Definitely have you do that. Hawk, head over here. And I actually, just in case I forget, switch over to your sniper rifle, because that's something I will absolutely forget to do. Bird Brains, I don't know, just come down here. Just jump off the building and come down here. Good job. And where's the person who actually needs to be hacking this thing? There you are. There you are. Cookie, get over here. Not that far, though. Why don't you, I don't know, come to here. I don't know if Bird Brains will be radically affected by that, Polsk. But, maybe she is. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I know there's people behind us. I kind of don't care. Yeah, Bird Brains may even not want to play that game, Polsk, as she's rightfully saying. It could be irrelevant. Why don't you come to here, just in case those people behind us are coming up fast on our tail. Just sort of hang out there. Alright, yeah, stay there and just overwatch that, please. Excellent. Excellent. Are you heading out, Nox? If you are, thank you for stopping by, always. If you're not, then, cool. Continue to hang out here. But I read till next time as you're heading out, and I know your time is limited. But if you are heading out, thank you, of course, for, well, hanging out with me and the gang, basically. It's an RPG strategy game. All right, Bird Brains, do you want to play an RPG strategy game? That is the question on the table. Because if you do, then Polsk is really doing some damage there. If you don't, then, Polsk doesn't have a lot to go on in terms of threats. So you tell us. Nox, There. Good. And actually, I really do want you to overwatch in case somebody's coming up on our back end here. What we really need to do is get this action moving, though. Why don't you come all the way up here? Ah, see, Birdbrains does not like RPGs, so your threat has very little meaning to her. All right. Yeah, I know, Nox. I know. There's people behind us. We're going to learn to cope with that information, I promise. We're going to start to learn to cope with that by bringing our heavy up here, just in case we need to throw a rocket in that direction at any point. Overwatch, Overwatch, and Lionel. Just in case they drop out of the sky, let's just set up a couple of Overwatches up here. No, RPGs are awesome, Hawk, but, you know, Birdbrains has her own tastes. That's cool. That's cool. Whatever people want to play is fine. I never quite understood the whole your genre of game is not acceptable to me argument. Just play whatever the heck you want to play.
Heads up, Commander. Exalt forces are moving into position near Strike 1.
Okay, so they did kind of drop out of the sky. Good, we might be able to get a couple of Overwatches on them. Yep. One there. Anyone else want to chip in with an Overwatch? No? Okay. That's... Oh, yeah, there's some over... Yeah, we'll get an Overwatch on that one. A miss, but an Overwatch nonetheless. Okay, so you're just going to hang out right there, huh? All right. Interesting. Can we... Here, I have a plan. I have a plan. Hack the thing. Okay, no, central. I want to go back to, you know, where the war is. And then I want to get Cookie completely out of the way by going here. And then I'd really... No, not Nox. Birdbrains is going to set fire to some people. Try and work with me here. They're nice and cuddled up for some flamethrower. I don't suppose I can do it from right here, can I? No, that telephone pole is annoyingly in the way. Okay, that's fine. Just go cuddle up right next to them, then. Just go snuggle up in their arms with fire. That's how this is going to go down. It's fire snuggling time. There we go. Oh, flamethrower buddies for life. Yeah, you're all sorts of in problems now. You're all sorts of problematic. Your life has very little meaning because you have 1 hit point left. All right, I definitely know people are coming up on our back end here. All else have died but me. Yeah, probably. Probably. So I've killed so many people in this game. So many people that are in chat right now are dead because of me. But, you know, that's XCOM. There it is. Alright, so if I send Nox over there, we kind of just want to move up this building to the evac zone. Good narrative for Halo, COD, Modern Warfare. I never got into any of those, rather. No particular reason, I just kind of didn't. Just kind of didn't. Although this 30 games in 30 days thing is really, first of all, was very ambitious of me, and I have the exhaustion level to prove it right now, but also really opened up the Pandora's box of my Steam library. Like, what the heck is this, and why did I purchase it? So go ahead and, yeah, I am totally okay with you blowing everything up over there. That'll take care of both of those guys, no problem. Yep, solve their problems. Their issues are over. Oh, it's up. Thank you, Polsk. I appreciate that. Good. I won't do anything about that right now because I'd have to get out of XCOM and go deal with that. But thank you. I appreciate that. Good. Witcher 3 is packed with great narrative. That's true. Really only scratched the surface of that game myself. I own it. I've barely done anything with it. Just really gotten through the initial areas. Do you get 2 kills for that? Yes, you should. I don't know how that affects your experience. But yeah, you should get experience for every kill. Okay, we need to get the operative to the evac zone. I don't know if that means we need to get everyone to the evac zone, but let's just start moving up the street here. That's going to leave you a little exposed if those guys are indeed coming up on the back end. So actually, just to counter that, I'm just going to put Nox on an overwatch. I don't necessarily confirm nor deny that Witcher 3 is one of the best games of all time. I just haven't scratched the surface of it, so I don't have an informed opinion. I can't say it is or it isn't because I haven't put the time in that game to know that. But I have faith in people who do. I know you're a huge fan of it. I know CB is a huge fan of the Witcher series, including Witcher 3. And, obviously it has a very serious fan base. I just, don't have an informed opinion. Haven't played it enough. Just that simple. Yeah, Lionel, come up here. That seems like a sensible thing for you to be doing with your time. Hawk, you're just basically going to run. You'll be limited as a sniper in what you can do. Tuesday, you're playing Dragon Quest XI. I'm only vaguely aware of that series. So not only do I not have an informed opinion, I don't really have much of any knowledge. Feel free to chime in, though. Tell me what it is. I'm all interested in anything I don't know about. Yeah, I know there are people over there. We're ignoring them. I thought I made that quite clear. You can listen to them all you want. We're still ignoring them. Okay, now I think we can make a push here. Witcher 3 made by a Polish game studio. Okay. Well, everyone makes games now. Everyone. The 30 games in 30 days first one that I put up was... it's a Russian RPG, and I think it's actually got a lot of potential. It's just very badly translated in terms of the dialogue. And there's not a small amount of dialogue. It's an RPG. So the translations leave a little bit to be desired. They're not horrible, but they're inaccurately translated. I don't really know what the point of that statement was, except to give you a preview of what got launched on the first 30 games in 30 days, I guess. I am so tired and hungry. So tired and hungry. Everybody run up towards the evac zone, please. You can... Now, see, I feel that something's going to pop out when we get up here, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Cool to see a Polish game studio make a very popular game. Yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely. There's no real argument to that question. You're right. Yep. I know. I know, Hawk. We're all looking at it. I'm looking at it. I like many huge hyped games, I just hope it's as good as it seems to be. That would be super. I would like it to be as good as I want it to be. But sometimes the hype overrides how good something actually is. Oh, you're going to go up on the roof? Really? Why are you going up on the roof? That's okay. I've got people with jet boots. We can cope with you. We can totally cope with you. Yeah, jet boot. Jet boot, please. What sort of range does your Spidey sense have? That's an excellent question. I don't 100% know the answer to that. Relatively close by is what I'm going to say. Relatively close by. I looked at No Man's Sky, Polsk. Again, I know CB's into it. And he's done a long series of it on his channel right now. But I don't know if it's the right game for me. But I don't care what people play. People can play whatever they want. Whatever game you think is a good game. Very old-fashioned Japanese turn-based RPG. And first time on PC. Okay. Turn-based RPG. So somewhat in a... I was going to say someone in a Final Fantasy, but that's not really turn-based, so I would be completely inaccurate with that. I'm trying to think what I could compare that to that would make any degree of sense. You know what? You have not fired your rocket all day, Yagi. Fire your rocket. Just fire your rocket. You haven't done it all day, and I feel bad for you. There we go. And you blew up a car, too, which is even better. Even better. Now, no. Go here. Yup. Take a nice sniper rifle shot on this guy, please. Thank you. Please don't miss an 88% chance, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Bird Brains, you're all all the way down here. Actually, early Fighting Fantasy. Okay, fair enough. Why don't you also jet boot up to the roof? Meet up with Nox up on the roof. I have serious concerns that the structural integrity of this roof can support 2 mechs at this time, but we're going to put it to the test. Now you have a beautiful flanking shot on this guy. I'm indifferent Hawk. I mean, obviously I love PC, but if a game is controller compatible on a PC, I prefer to play with a controller. So often I do go to console games exactly for that reason. So, but I don't honestly care one way or the other, controller versus console. I've never had any interest in that debate, even a tiny little bit. Whatever people want to do for fun, let them do it for fun. I've never gotten into the whole, PC master race. And I'm not saying you are. I've just never gotten into the whole PC master race thing. It all seems a little bit silly. No, I don't wish to abort the mission. Why would you think that, Central? Do you know, have heard of game? Well, I think we've actually been playing that for about the last 15 minutes, Polsk. But yeah, cool. We can definitely do that. Okay, who's up? Who's got a turn here? Well, whoever's got the turn. Oh, I think that's Nox. All right, that's fine. Why don't you get into the evac zone? And Birdbrains is up for playing that. You can also get into the evac zone. The only one really far behind the pack is Birdbrains up on the roof there. Monster Rancher. Oh, God, I love that game, Polsk. I love Monster Rancher. I played the bejesus out of that. I loved Monster Rancher. It was such a unique concept. Shut up, Central. Central, shut up. It was such a unique concept and so interesting that you would take any other CD and make a monster out of it, and you never know what it was going to be. Like, nobody had done anything like that before. Oh, good choice, Polsk. I love Monster Rancher. I wonder if that's available. I mean, nobody's got a CD player anymore. That's kind of part of the problem. PS4 and PC, ratio of using the PC versus console in 99, etc., etc. Yeah, no, I play both. I have a Xbox One, and obviously I have this. Actually, I have a couple of laptops and a computer, and we're kind of techie in our family. We're a little techie over here, so we do have quite a large number of electronic devices, probably unnecessarily so, but there it is. Yeah, good choice, Polsk. Monster Rancher. I love that game. I loved it. The randomness of it was fantastic. It did get a little grindy, but it was still a great game. It was absolutely a great game. Well done, sir. Good choice. Okay, so we're just really waiting on Birdbrains to get to the evac zone, right? Okay, well, anyone who's got a turn, I suppose, can just Overwatch. We're just waiting for Birdbrains. No, continue the mission. All right, come on. Yep. All we need to... Yeah, there's Exalt behind us. They've been behind us for 3/4 of this mission. It's all going to be fine, because we're going to get out of here. Oh, well, I moved the wrong person. But that's okay. That's okay. It's all fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Now, is that everyone in? 1, 2, 3... I think... Are we missing somebody? Are we missing a soldier here? Nope, I guess not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel... Oh, because the operative already got out. All right, that's what I'm doing. Okay, then we can just leave. Yeah, we can just go ahead and leave. Yes, we can extract the units now. Thank you. Rating poor. To heck with you, Central. So, my sheep dancing friend is going with Red Dead Redemption 2. I watched many a true nerd do Red Dead Redemption. I hesitate to call it Red Dead Redemption 1 because it was just Red Dead Redemption. And I don't know, it seemed, and I'm sure I'm just about to get very well corrected in the comments, but it seemed extremely linear to me. For a quote-unquote open-world game, it seemed very linear, and I'm wondering if number 2 is going to be any different. Lionel's out actually only for 3 days. I'm surprised by that. Your name came from a Monster Rancher game. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I love that game. Love that game. Haven't thought about that game in ages. Part of me still wishes I had my old PlayStation. I had it for a million years. But then how are you going to do Monster Rancher? Because, you know, nobody's really got CDs anymore. So you're not going to make a monster out of any random CD. And then there was all sorts of urban legends that kind of grew up around that game. That was a very big game at the time, as I remember, about, you know, putting in this particular CD would get you this insane rare monster. Okay, so the Exalt base is in a country you can play in Civilization 5. That really doesn't help to narrow it down much. Now, did we by chance get any of those guns that we were supposed to give to France or Russia or whoever it was? Didn't find it overly linear, but there was a strong core story. Yeah, and again, I'm watching a YouTuber do it, so it's heavily edited. He's just really going with broadly the main story, so I'm sure it probably appeared more linear watching Many a True Nerd do it because he's focused on the story, as he would be. So he kind of directed the videos to go down the story path, but I don't know. I may check it out. I may not. I've got, again, this 30 games in 30 days thing. I'm just finding all of these games, like, I never even played this. I played this for 6 minutes and did nothing with it. Okay, scan for activity, please. Waiting to get those satellite uplinks up. That would be pretty keen right about now. Yes, thank you. Thank you. No, don't assign new construction. Just get out of here. Game Boy version when you just type letters and numbers to generate monsters. Okay, so you're just like putting in a seed. Interesting. Cool. Console games are so expensive. Yes, they are. Yeah. PS4 remake of Shadow of the Colossus, 50 euros. And I don't exactly remember what the exchange rate is to euros, but I think it's going to be not completely uncomparable. It's not going to be $50, but it'll be somewhere in there. 60 hours on it before I crossed into Mexico for the last third of the game. Yeah, again, I was watching Many a True Nerd do it, so he has a defined series that he's going to create, and he's going to heavily edit it to focus on the story. Or actually during that series, focus on a lot of the dialogue, and I really feel that he would just let the dialogue run and then go out and make tea or something while that was playing. But that's just a petty thing. Fourth Monster Rancher game used DVDs. I didn't even know there was a second, third, or fourth, Polsk. I had no idea there was a second, third, or fourth. What was I doing? Oh, satellites. Got to get some satellites up. Okay, yes, I want to launch a satellite. Russia has to get one right now. I have 3 available. I can put 3 up. Good. €1 is $1.16. Yeah, so pretty comparable. It's not a really gross exaggeration in the exchange rate. Yes, launch a satellite to Russia. Yes, launch it. What, do you not believe I want you to launch it, game? And then what? Now what? United States is getting a little panicky. And I could put them on the U.S. and Mexico and lock down that continent bonus. I could put it, well, I'm not going to put one in South Africa because they're not going to be panicky. Sadly, there won't be any more games. I'm assuming you mean Monster Rancher. You never know. Somebody may resurrect it. There's no such thing as the last game in a series. Believe me. Look at Final Fantasy, which I eternally get confused. Bliffy can corroborate that. I did a whole episode of Fighting Fantasy calling it Final Fantasy. I can finish Europe and Asia, that's right. But I needed to get one up over Russia. We could do France. That's not incorrect. We could do Asia, which also kind of needs one. I'm just worried about Mexico. But you know what? I think you're 100% correct. We just nail down 2 continents in one fell swoop, and they're both pretty panicky anyway. Yeah, I like your line of thinking here, Hawk. You like animal management games, not farming games, with something with a twist like JW Evolution. Yeah, I like Jurassic World Evolution. I wish it wasn't quite so limiting in the early game. Shut up, Central. You don't get any less chatty in XCOM 2. I know, I was playing it this morning. Yeah, I'm taking Hawk's advice again. France is getting one. Yes, I want to launch a satellite. Yes, I know. China is getting one, and that will lock down both of those continents. And actually, their continent bonus is really good. Foundry projects costing less money is actually excellent. Absolutely excellent. All right, well, how many more satellites do I need to put up? 3. 3 satellites to lock everything down. Okay, well, we're going to need another satellite uplink for that. Let's go to engineering. Yes, please. Throw another one up right there. I need more engineers. Okay. Well, start excavating that because we're going to need it excavated at some point, and start building an access lift. May as well get that started now. And then we can start digging out this area. I can throw a satellite uplink up there, and maybe a workshop over here to get the engineers if we don't get any missions that give us engineers. We'll figure it out as we go along. Is there anyone... God, we are so far behind in the main story right now. The problem with putting up all these satellites is I actually need satellites to be crashing. I need to be shooting down some satellites. That's kind of part of the problem here. Ooh. All right, well, you know what? We'll figure it out. It'll all happen sooner at some point. It's going to happen. It's all going to happen. We're just going to sit... how many do we need? I don't know. I will check in a second. Oh, there we go. I was saying I needed alien abductions, and there's some alien abductions. Okay. A heavy captain would not be the worst thing, but France is super not panicky right now. Anyone want to give me some engineers? South Africa will. Mexico's super panicky, though. It's kind of gotta be Mexico, really. It's gotta be Mexico. Yeah, describing Monster Rancher. Yeah, absolutely. It was quite revolutionary for its time, as I remember. No one had really ever done anything with taking something outside of the game, putting it in the game, and that made part of the game, I guess is the best way to describe it. I think it's got to be Mexico, even though South Africa will give me some engineers. Hey, Curry, could you just send me those engineers anyway, even if I don't go and kill aliens in your backyard? I would super appreciate that. Super appreciate. How panicky is the rest of Europe? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Europe is mid-range panicky. Mid-range panicky. They're certainly going to be super panicky if I don't go and do this. Let's see. I'm just very concerned about Mexico. Because Mexico will be flat out in the red, and we have no ability to get another satellite to them before the end of the month. So, and that will make the U.S. more panicky too. We could lose, my feeling, Hawk, is we could lose the U.S. and Mexico. Where is the abduction in Europe? I don't know. Both of the other two abductions were low-level panic. So they were both in... All right, let's go through this one by one for Hawk here. So we're in France for a heavy captain, 1 bar of panic. Or we're in South Africa for some engineers, which I really want, for 1 bar of panic. Mexico, however, is freaking out. Mexico is losing it right now over the whole, alien abduction issue that we've got going on. So my thought is we've pretty much got to go to Mexico. I don't really think we have an option here. If the other 3 European countries get panic guards, they could all drop out as well. So you're saying France, which does give me a new captain, which is nice. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be... let's just go back to here for a second. Go back to here. Yeah, I mean, right, we could use... So what you're saying, basically, Hawk, is we could lose more of Europe as opposed to... We could lose, like, 3 Europes or 2 USs, is what I mean. Okay, so, long story short, Hawk, what's your move here? What's your move? Do we do France or do we do Mexico? Because I'm basically entirely relying on you at this point of the program. I am 100% relying on you. So I'm just going to wait for Hawk to tell me what to do. Mexico! Super. All right, we're off to Mexico, kids. Yay! And this time we got to remember to bring the arc thrower out. Yes, we are going to Mexico. I don't really need the scientists, but it is what it is. I'd prefer they were giving me engineers. Okay. Let's make super sure that Dave checks all his armor and weapons and everything before we go out. Starting with Lionel. So, I really didn't give you carapace armor, and you ain't getting a shotgun. I'll tell you that right now. You're getting a laser rifle, and you are getting an arc thrower. And maybe a vest. Maybe a vest. Because I really kind of need to keep you alive. I'm not spending all of that meld. Yeah, if it goes wrong, I can blame Hawk. So I'm not spending all of that money and meld that I put into your genetic goo modifications and having you die. So I'm giving you a vest as well. Let's hope your bars only go up by 1 per country. Yeah, no kidding. At least until we can get the alien base mission done, and that will obviously lower all worldwide panic. That's sort of your panic reset, if you will. Okay, I have definitely put the correct armor and weapons on Lionel. Now, let me check Jess. Well, I notice immediately that you don't have a med kit. You don't have carapace armor. You don't have the right gun. Let's get you a med kit. Thank you. Oh, yeah, what did you want for a nickname? I'm sorry, Lionel. What did you... remind me that what you wanted for a nickname. Customize. And... oh, you actually can't have one yet. Sorry, you're only a squatty. You can't have a nickname yet. So you know what? You need to be kept alive so you can level up. Penkin. Yes, Penkin, right. You actually need to level up before you get a nickname. But you'll have to remind me of that again. I'm definitely not going to remember that when you actually level up. So let's make sure you've got all the right things. It's about as best as you're going to get. Carapace armor, grenades. Anything else you should be taking out? Scope actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We're going to be doing a little more to try and capture people, so why don't you just have better aim? That'd be good. And do I actually want to take out both mechs? I kind of want to take somebody else out to level them up. All right, Nox, you're off duty for this one. You're on an XCOM vacation. I don't have a sniper on deck. That's kind of a problem. Who have I got in for snipers? Cookie is a sniper. CB is a sniper and support. So Hawk's wounded. Hawk's wounded. Okay, let's take Cookie out because I need a sniper. Can't really walk out the door without a sniper. And, oh no, not customized. That's not what I wanted. Let's do the right things here. Carapace armor. Laser sniper rifle. Laser pistol. Thank you. What else could you be carrying? Why don't you have a vest? No, why don't you not have a vest, actually? Because you're the least likely person to get hit. You're back from your tea break. British stereotypes, jokes below. Well, it's not really a stereotype if it's true. You know, British people have tea breaks. It's not a stereotype. That's actually what happens. It's not a stereotype if it's true, and stereotypes come from truths. That's, you know, why there's stereotypes. All right, one more time. I definitely equipped Lionel in the manner that I wished him to. And you definitely got carapace armor. You super have carapace armor, right, CB? Just making sure. Okay, good. You got all the things that you need there. I wonder if it would be worth... now, who's going to get... you've got one arc thrower. I wonder if it's worth bringing out another arc thrower. Because I really... you know what? It is. It is. Back to briefing. Hang on. Back to briefing. To engineering, please. Engineering. You took one tea break in our last recording session. Yeah. We really only took that one short break. I'm assuming you had tea. I did not. I should have had coffee, though. That would have been a huge help. But, yeah, so that was what, like 12 to 3, something like that, and you only took one tea break? That seems appropriate. I think that's fair. Build me an arc thrower, sort of now, basically. Yeah, build me another arc thrower. I really, really want to capture an outsider, sort of right now. So, yeah, build me one of those, because I need to get the alien base mission done. First of all, for the I was going to say karma reset. I'm living in Fallout right now. For the panic reset, and secondly, because we're really kind of falling behind in terms of where we're at in the story mission. So, one more time. Back to mission control. Back to alien abductions. Back to Tijuana. Back to confirming things. Back to clicking buttons. CB, get rid of the grenade and take the arc thrower instead. Yeah, do that. Okay, so that's 2 arc throwers on site. Mech, always at least one mech. Yagi in as a heavy. Sniper is good to go. Okay, I think I'm basically okay with this. I know I just checked Jess. I don't need to check Jess. But I'm going to, again, because Jess has to live. Just absolutely has to live. So, now why did I do customize? That's not what I wanted to do. Carapace armor, laser rifle. Okay, cool. Cool. Excellent. Launch the mission. Okay, off to Mexico, everybody. Off to Mexico. BT series of tanks were the fastest tanks in history. Longest, holds the record for the longest jump in a tank. We're doing tank jumping now? That doesn't seem safe. Tank jumping. Seems like that could go horribly wrong. Shush, Central. Shush. Oh, don't worry, Lionel. I'm saving as soon as we're on the ground. As soon as we're on the ground. Watch how this is going to go down. Yeah, there we go. No, I was way ahead of you on that one. Absolutely. There we go. Yeah, no, we're definitely saving this. First of all, because Jess has to live. And secondly, because this could go horribly, horribly wrong. Although, that being said, the difficulty settings are, as we all know, just a measure of how many aliens you're going to face. It's just quantity more than anything. Now, where's the ship? Oh, no, wait, this is alien abductions. We didn't crash a ship, which means we're not going to get an outsider. I was completely not thinking correctly. But while we're here, we may as well see if we can capture some people. Jump it into a lake. Why is this not like #1 on YouTube? Tank jumping into a lake. Got to be something in there, right? Got to be something in there. That's how Xcom works. Why is there nothing in there? Switch over to your pistol. Actually, you know what? Can you get up on the roof? You kind of. Yeah, get up on the roof. Oh, no worries, Civilian. Thank you for stopping by. I actually really appreciate you stopping by, seeing as you were just recording for like 3 or 4 hours, and then you took time to hang out here. So thank you. I really appreciate that, and I will obviously see you around reasonably shortly in this whole YouTube world thing. CB. Oh, where are we gonna go? I don't like this big building right in the middle of everything. It's not really what I want. Bird Brains, come over here. And just go ahead and just do a little Overwatch action for me, please. Jess can also come over to this part of the door and do the same thing. And Overwatch that, thank you. CB, sure, just Overwatch. Probably not a great spot for you, but we're going to learn to cope. And Lionel can hang out over here. Need to feed Lionel some kills and try and get him leveled up. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, that door just opened. That grocery store door there absolutely just opened. And I don't know if that was just a game thing or if somebody walked in the door. Let's find out.
Moving to position. Visual on
Oh, no, the door's just opening and closing by itself. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I think we got a pretty decent shot at getting that meld. Yeah, Bird Brains, why don't you, as usual, lead the charge, if you could, please? Yeah, I think we've got a pretty good shot at getting that meld. Jess, why don't you start heading in that direction? I think you can get over there the next round and grab that. That way I can genetically modify some more things. And by things, I mean my own soldiers. Yep, you just sit there, keep doing your thing, or... Well, I do want to take you over to the very good cover of that sign, but I fear that's just going to activate everything that's over there. So right now, just stay where you are. Stay where you are. You, I also feel you're going to start activating some things too. But let's just get the meld locked down before we activate anything. That's my move here. Let's get the meld locked down before we start activating those guys. Okay, well, the not activating things didn't really work out, but that's fine. Those guys I can cope with. We can just Overwatch them to death. They're suckers for an Overwatch. Speaking of which, why don't you... Oh, you've already used your half move. Oh, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. You just have trouble getting in the door, apparently. So, come over here. And you can start overwatching these guys to death. I could have run and gunned you, but I don't feel any real need to do that. I'm sorry you're lagging again, Bliffy. I know that's a running problem with you. Often lagging. Yep, okay, we got one good overwatch on him, which was a complete miss, so that wasn't a very good overwatch at all. That was a terrible overwatch. Yeah, you're gonna get all suffocated. Yep. I know. Everything's terrible, everything's awful, everything's horrible. I think bird brains can largely cope with this guy. Yep, that should be just fine. Nothing wrong with the squid things that a mech with a minigun can't cure. Now, there's still another one. So just Overwatch for now. I'm still going with Plan A of getting the meld locked down before we make any further moves. So, this is... there's no good cover to do this, but just go ahead and grab that. There we go. Okay, one meld in. And you can also just Overwatch. We know there's one more squid thing kicking around here somewhere. Why don't you, I guess, go up here. Okay, oh, you briefly had a shot on something. Who do you think you had a shot at? Who do you think that you had a shot at? 2.0, the BT series, was built by a sports car designer. Okay, sport tank. Neat. You know, there's tanks and then there's sporty tanks. For when regular tanks just aren't classy enough. Oh yeah, that's a thing that's happening over there. Okay, you're gonna go on Overwatch. That's actually the best information I could get. Because now I know what you're not doing, which is shooting me. Can you get a grenade all the way up there? No. No, you cannot, but you're on Overwatch, so that's a bit of a problem. So we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you. You can't do much of anything because you got suffocated. So why don't you also Overwatch? I think I just need to get the heavy out of there. That's probably going to be my best move. You can come up here and hang out, basically. Hang out there. Although I could run and gun you. Although if I run and gun you past that window, his Overwatch might kick. So let's not do that. Let's actually do the opposite of doing that. You've actually got a great shot on that guy. You're in garbage cover, though. But with heat ammo... does anyone remember if the mechtoids count as robots or biologicals in terms of if heat ammo is effective? Anyone know that off the top? I know we've talked about this before, and I simply don't remember the answer to it. I just don't. I really want you to shoot this guy. Designed for use by the U.S. Army, but because of the lack of the armor, he sold it to the Russians. Okay. If the Russians bought it, why not? Take the shot. You're going to be there anyway, so you may as well take the shot. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I'm okay with that. Oh, there's the other squid. Hi! That's a terrible place for you to turn up. I really wish you were anywhere but where you were right now. Yep, some Overwatches will kick off on this guy. There's one. Come on, give me another one. Anyone else got one kicking around? Yep, somebody does. Oh, yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. He's in a lot of trouble. So is my sniper up on the roof, but, you know, we'll learn to cope. What? Okay, it was a miss. Whatever it was a miss, so good. You're going to get buffed. That's fine. I know heat ammo. Oh, heat ammo. You're confirming that heat ammo helps against mechtoids. Okay, got it. Got it. Didn't fully understand what the intonation in what you were saying there. So, yes, heat ammo does work. Good. That's why we did more damage than I thought we were going to. Oh, come on. A miss? Come on, Hawk. You gave me some great advice, and then you missed. Somebody needs to deal with that guy. Like, right now. Because he's gonna absolutely mess up my sniper. Chaos everywhere. Yes, indeed there is, Bliffy. Can anyone else get up to the roof? Jess, yeah, actually, you can. Weirdly enough, you can. Do that. And you can also heal while you're up there. Very solid things for you to be contributing here. Who else do you have a shot at? Oh, the mech. Okay. No, I need you to take this guy out, sort of right now. He needs to just go away. Oh, come on. With the miss, really? On a 73. On a 73, you miss. Can anyone else get up on the roof? How many people need to get up on the roof to kill one squid? Sounds like the opening to a really good joke. How many XCOM soldiers does it take to kill a squid on a roof? There's the joke. You think of the punchline. Yeah, shoot the mechtoid. You're only going to deal with his armor. Actually, are you standing next to anything explodey like that car? Yeah, but you don't have a grenade. So that's not as good. Okay, go ahead and just take the shot. Take the shot. Yep. Only bit into his armor a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. There's no way bird brains can get on the roof. That would be silly. But go ahead and shoot this guy, certainly. Yeah, off you go. Anytime you want to take that shot. There you go. Okay, well, the armor's down, so we've got that working in our favor. CB, can you get up on the roof? Can anyone else get up on this roof? Okay, all right, you know what? It's going to have to come down to Yagi at this point. Yagi, can you get up on the roof? Yes. Why don't you stand literally directly in front of the squid? Because this is getting a little silly at this point. Somebody shoot the squid. 93. Are you going to make it? Yeah, you are. Okay. There we go. Now, CB really needs to take out this guy. Sort of hardcore right now. Go ahead and please get that done. Thank you. Already did it, Hawk. Beach to it. Beach to it. I just wanted to keep the heavy on the mech just for the heat ammo, just in case we weren't doing the damage that we needed to do. But we've seemed to have solved the problem. I think your cover just blew up. Is that broadly correct? Yeah, your cover just literally disappeared. That's less handy. But you have a 100% shot on this guy, so go ahead and take that. Alright, Yagi. How far down can you get in a half move? Not very far. I think we kind of need to pause and reflect sort of round here. Why don't you overwatch? And CB, your ammo's good. That's fine. If you can get over here and get an eye on the last sectoid, that would be great. But barring that, just overwatch. Same with you, Lionel. If you can get over here and get an eye on him, or her, I actually don't know the gender of sectoids. They seem to be very gender neutral. You can also overwatch. It's not me who missed the squid. I'm still in the hospital. Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right. You're right, Hawk. You're still in the Xcom hospital. That's Cookie. That's Polsk. Or it's Polsk or Bliffy. I forget which one chose that name, but it's one of those two. One of those two is up on the roof getting wrecked. Good, I'm glad I know where you are then, Hawk. You know, if you're in the hospital, you're at least temporarily safe. So you got that going for... Okay, you need to heal.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yeah, you need to pop a heal down right here.
Easy now, soldier.
Hospital real or XCOM hospital? 6 of one, half dozen of the other, Bliffy. Alright, there's more meld over there. I may or may not make a move for that, depending on basically how convenient it's going to be. So, first thing I want to do is we still have a rogue sectoid kicking around that we need to deal with. Polsk is Cookie. Okay, yeah, so Cookie's the sniper who just got squidified. Why don't you actually reload? Just in case. Just in case, just reload. It's not going to hurt to reload. Everybody likes to reload. Where the heck did he go? He just ran away. I know there was 2 sectoids, and we've only killed 1. That's how sectoids are. Just head down here. You've never had to go to the hospital in real life. Wow, that's unusual. I've never broken a bone. That's my, you know, medical interesting bit of trivia that I could put in there. Most people have broken bones at some point in their life. I've never broken a bone, but I have been in the hospital for, you know, several reasons over the course of my life. You actually, why don't you just stay up here? Except you have no cover up here. That's kind of the problem. Go over here. That was a pretty good spot for you, but there's 0 cover. Yagi, I want you to come over here, but I don't want you to push any farther than the people who already have eyes on the ground. Go stand next to the big explodey car. And CB, why don't you come up to this level as well? Good. All right. Excellent. You will die. No, probably not. We put a heal on you. You'll probably make it through. And, you know, if not, whatever. I've killed Bliffy 4 or 5 times already. He's used to it. And you can overwatch. Thank you. Okay, that may or may not be the other sectoid that we're hearing. Cookie will come to you last, because that's what we do with snipers. Let's send the big boys and girls up front, and by that I largely mean bird brains. I bet he's behind that truck, where that meld is. I kinda just want to do collateral damage on the truck just to blow it up. It's just blocking my vision, but we won't right now. We won't. We'll come back to you, bird brains. Now, you have a run and gun up, which is not the worst idea in the world. Do that, Lionel. Really need to feed you some kills, if at all possible. We have the opportunity. Horror book, I can type some of it out while you wait for the lags. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry you're lagging. I know that's a very common problem that you have. Did you try sitting on the stairs? Because that usually clears it up for you. And CB, what can we do with you? Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come over here? Why don't you hang out with bird brains?
Alien object in sight.
You want to sound like Kermit. I would not be surprised if somebody's got a mod for that. And if not, maybe Pulse can hook you up with something. You Overwatch. Yeah, we're just going to start Overwatching now. Everybody's going to start Overwatching. I could get another heal down over there. But I don't know how much I really need to do that. We'll think about that. We'll think about that. And Cookie, that is, again, probably a decent spot for you. But let's move you up a little bit further anyway. Okay, good, solid, excellent. And Yagi, why don't you come up here and hang out with Lionel? You two can kind of back each other up. I think I hear another mechtoid. Or whatever the heck they're called. I'm pretty sure I hear another one of those stomping around over there. And if that's the case, I need my heavy over in this direction.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I really still kind of want to collateral damage this truck. Because I'm very confident they're right behind the truck. But it's not gonna really remove the asset. My visibility will still probably be limited. Lionel. Why don't you... Ooh. Movement range is a little limited right now. Staircase has a blockade. Oh dear. You've been exiled from the staircase. That's all kinds of no good. Overwatch that, definitely. That's kind of what I'm going for, Lionel. If I can get you over there, you can kind of suss out where they are. Fortunately, I just kind of burned your run and gun, and that's going to be down for a couple more turns. And I don't want to put you too close, because I don't want you getting killed, because we need to level you up so you can have your new nickname of Penkin. So all of that being said in that order, I am going to... If I put you over here, it's a dash, I know that. But then you could... Oh, okay, never mind. The problem has been solved. I knew I should have collateral damaged that truck. 1 elite, 2 regular mutons. Okay. Okay. Well, will it help if I collateral damage the truck now? And can I even do anything really with that information? Yes, I mean, I can broadly do it. I don't know if it's really going to help. No, I'm not talking about you like you're a mod genie. You just, you know, you were going to make hats. What I know about people who actually do mods, you could write on a matchstick, Polsk. You could write it on a matchstick. Was that a Berserker? Really, Hawk? Okay, I wasn't paying close attention, so I'm sure you're probably right. I just didn't pay too close attention on that. Oh, well, Berserker, no problem. We can hopefully just play Muton in the middle with him. The other two mutons, one's behind the second truck. Who's got moves left, first of all? Before we even start figuring out what's going on. Are you... Overwatch. There's not a heck of a lot else you're going to be able to do from where you are. So you Overwatch. Bird Brains. What can we do? What can we do? If I brought you up here, it's going to put you directly in the line of fire, but you're a mech. Cover's not really a factor. I have an RFWB, but we'll save it for next week or type it out now. Oh, random fact with Bird Brains. Right. Hashtag random facts with Bird Brains. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, no, it took me a second too. Random facts with Bird Brains. Yes, we were doing that last week. Actually, just Overwatch. The Berserker's going to come right for us, so we know what his action is going to be. Okay, what do you got, guys? What do you got, mutons? What do you got? Are they not coming for me? Are they seriously not coming for me? Because I know they're there. I just need to get an eyeball on them. I know they're right there. I could be sending a rocket in right now. And that's actually probably what I'm going to do. Let's just rocket this up a little bit. Let's blow up so many things right now. Let's blow up all the things. Give me my 90. I know, I saw it. There it is. Let's blow up all the things that live over here. Yeah, well, we hit something. Yeah, we hit the Berserker. That's fine. We hit the Berserker. He's going to start charging forward. And we found the other things. That's less good. That is certainly less good. Okay. That's a lot of things. There are many, many things. Alright, there's those guys. Is there anything I can do over there? Not really. They're very, very far away. Very far away. You're all done, right? Well, no, actually, you've got a shot. You got a shot. Go ahead and... No, you don't. Why did I think you had a shot? You've already done a thing. Never mind. Give me anyone else right now. Oh. Lot going on here. Lot going on. Research them, then maybe save them. Wait, what are we researching? Hang on. Coughing fit coming on. One moment, please. Hold the line. Okay, there we go. Oh, alright. Bird Brains. Who do you also have an eyeball on? That guy? Really? Okay. That's... Oh, wait, you have eyes on both of those guys, but not the Berserker. Interesting. Are you still technically in cover then, even though I blew all that up? The biggest problems are the psychics with hats. Well, yes. They have large brains. Very hard to make hats for psychics. Bird Brains, come up here. Come up here. Yeah, I know. Everything's awful. Well, we'll burn some Overwatches on these guys. Alright, now... set fire to the Berserker. Do that. Why are aliens on Earth? What did we do? Well, we have mechs, for one thing, Euronymous. And that's pretty cool. They're probably after our mech technology. And then, go ahead and shoot the guy. Oh, that's not who I wanted to have shooting people. No, actually, why don't you, Cookie, shoot him? That's a good move. And even if you don't kill him, he's going to walk all the way up here. There we go. Unfortunately, I consider the Berserker to be the least threatening thing on this map right now. That's part of my problem. We've blown up most of this truck at this point, so I think we're pretty safe to go over here. Now, what can you get a shot on? The sectoid. Woot. Well, you know what? If you hit, it'll at least take somebody off the map. But would it be better to start throwing a smoke grenade down? Maybe... Can we get that possibly over here? Nope, we can't. Nope, we can't. Sure. Sure, take a 50 on the sectoid. I'd love it if you killed him. Scary baby duck noise. Why do we have scary baby duck noise? Be better if we had battle mechs instead of cyborg soldiers. Well, maybe. Maybe. I mean, we did rip Bird Brains and Nox's head off and stick them on a robot. And you can't deny that's just, frankly, pretty badass. As opposed to just crawling into the giant robot in a battle mech scenario. I mean, we ripped their heads off. We disposed of their bodies. We ripped their heads off and put them into a robot. That's pretty hardcore. Alright, whom are you going to shoot? Did you actually just miss? I am so excited that you missed. That's the most exciting thing that's happened. You're gonna psychic him up, though. That's the problem. Okay, well, we might be able to take out that sectoid pretty quickly. The sexy leonine DNA. Yes, but you're a furry lion. You're a furry toy lion. Is that... Well, you know what? I was going to say, is that as sexy? And, you know, there's plenty of people who would say yes. So, I'm sorry I even went down that conversational path. I deeply apologize for what I just said. Yes, there are plenty of people who will find a plush lion sexy. Oh, my tiny soldier in a 12-meter Atlas mech. Well, first of all, Bird Brains ain't so tiny. I can think of a couple of the smaller battle mechs from Battletech being about the size of Bird Brains. Not too much bigger. Not too much bigger. Now, obviously, you have a great shot on that guy, but you also have a 90 on this guy. And I want to keep that train going. Is your... Oh, what else could we do with you? What else could we do with you? Not a lot, actually. Not a lot. Why don't you... You know what? Just take the 90. I need to get his armor down for a start. Oh, hang on, Euronymous. I need to approve some of these. For some reason, YouTube hates the word kill. They're not keen on that. I know, Hawk. I'm mostly just being fidgety and saying... And at the end of the day, saying, you know what? Battle mech or cyborg soldier, I'd rather not go up against either of them, truth be told. I think either of them could pretty much wreck me. I really would like to get... Where is Yagi? I need my heavy to be addressing the whole, you know, mech issue. Speaking of mechs. Is the Locust. Yeah, I remember those. 6 meters high. Okay, that's very big. That's certainly, I would agree, certainly bigger than Bird Brains or Nox. I agree with you. You are correct. Oh, you can... I'm not even looking at the right person. Give me Yagi. That's who I'm trying to deal with here. Well, I can put you somewhere that has effectively no cover. Don't miss it, you'll regret it. What am I missing? Wait, what am I missing? Have we done it yet? Have we done the thing? Am I missing the thing? I don't want to miss the thing because I'll regret it. Free cookies! Oh god, I'm hungry. I really want cookies now. I am going to so binge eat when this stream is over, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm absolutely just not going to apologize for it. Indeed, Pulse, 24 minutes. I think we basically started this stream in the XCOM Death Hour, truth be told. I'm not in the right mental state to be commanding highly trained operatives here. It's just not going to work out. YouTube is run by thin men. Well, that, you know what? That honestly would not surprise me. That would make so much sense. It really would. So much sense. Especially the way they keep messing with things. Yeah, you obviously... I mean, headshot... May as well take headshot. Let's see if we can get a crit on this guy. Has anyone else, and specifically Hawk, I'm looking in your direction, I only just noticed, because we had a close-up by the gas station pump, there's Muzak playing in the gas station. There's like little deedly-deedly-dee Muzak playing in the gas station. I've never noticed that before. I wonder how many people ever do notice that, unless you're in that one specific spot and get a close-up there. I would... the aliens might run for their lives, but they have pretty beefy things. I think I'd like to see Battle Mech versus Archon, because Archons are just all sorts of bad news. All right, we dealt largely with him. Is there more we can do to deal with him? I mean, I can rocket this guy. That will absolutely solve his problem, but I really need to get you over... to deal with this guy. Who else could deal with that muton over there? Rainbow Snakes with fedoras. That is very possible. Well, that would be thin men, basically. Bird brains. Bird brains. Bird brains. Kind of want you. If you go over there, can you get a shot on that guy? Maybe. Maybe. Can we arc throw him? Yes. Yes. Oh, that was the other muton. Right. Forgot about him. Yes, we can arc thrower him. However, my people with arc throwers, I'd have a better chance in terms of where everyone is. Short answer, yes, Lionel. Long answer, that's an interesting little chess puzzle you're asking for. Oh, 100% shot on this guy. 100% shot. Take it. Except no. Except no. Who do I think I'm moving here? CB. I don't want to be moving CB. Give me any other soldier. Thank you, Yagi. Now, is there anything you can do with a rocket to get both of those guys? Oh, yeah, I think there is. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that? That'll take care of one of them. Please read it. You worked hard on remembering it. Have you put it up? I'm missing it. Oh, I just found it. Never mind, Bird Brains. I just found it. A Japanese Zero crashed in Alaska during a recon mission. When the Americans found it, they reverse engineered it, which turned the tide of war. That is very interesting, actually. That is super interesting. Crashed in Alaska during a recon mission. I got it. Okay. You should put that in, like, bold or capitals or something so I see that when it pops up. Or you can just, you know, sort of say, hey, don't forget to look at this like you just did. And actually, that worked a treat. That worked just fine. 67 on this guy. That's good, but I bet we can run and gun you for something better. Because I really want to get Lionel some kills. So, go over here. Okay, that's better. Kind of want you to get that guy. Because you'll probably kill him. Okay, please make this shot. Please make this shot. You did. Awesome. Excellent. Free virtual cookies. I wanted free real cookies. Oh, you gave me a cookie. That's actually really cool. Thank you. That's good enough. You know what? I'm good. You gave me a real cookie. Well, you gave me a virtual real cookie. A real virtual cookie? I got a cookie. That's all that's important. You have nothing you can do because you can't get a shot on this guy, so just go over here. I know I was largely just kidding, Polsk. I can actually just scroll up and, you know, read things like a normal human being. I don't need the world handed to me on a plate. I mean, I'd like it, but it's just not going to happen. Would it be smarter just to smoke grenade this? I kind of feel it would. Do that. Or, indeed, like Lionel said, or include a word that YouTube doesn't like, because then it does a big flash up on the chat saying you have to approve or disapprove this message. So that's actually a pretty smart thing, you know. Just put something horrible in the chat. But then if I approve it, then you're going to put something horrible in the chat. Jess died. No, wait, that wasn't Jess. Who the heck was that? Oh, critically wounded. Okay, we're still in the running here. Okay, it's CB, but critically wounded. What do you think is going on over here, Xcom? I'm not interested in that part of the map. Okay, so I want to use a healer last. Critically wounded. We can begin to cope with that, actually. The very first thing we're going to do is shred this guy up with some heat ammo. That's the very first thing. Oh, do I want to use Shredder Rocket, though? That would shred his armor. But, you know, heat ammo. Heat ammo. Use your heat ammo. Do what you're there for. Okay, good start. Don't suppose you can do it again, can you? Yeah, you sure can. Because that doesn't end your turn anymore. Alright, there we go. We'll get this guy down quick enough. And Lionel, actually... Lionel, you can do up to 6 damage, but not really 6 damage. Maybe. Why don't you just take a sweet little shot on this guy? Maybe I can get you a second kill. That'd be great. Yeah, you do. There we go. Sweet. That's 2 kills, and that's... Oh, okay, we're done. Alright, CB should still be alive. That's fine. CB should absolutely still be alive. Yeah, you can, kill doesn't work out well for YouTube. There's some other ones I'm trying to think of that YouTube really doesn't like. Oh, well, CB is horribly wounded, but got promoted. No promotion for Lionel, though. No promotion. You actually only have been on 3 missions, Lionel. And 2 of them were today. And what does Deep Pockets do again? Yeah, extra item in your inventory. That's awesome. But you didn't get wounded, so you can come out on the next party. That's fine. That's fine. Now, what's that going to do to panic? Increased across Africa, increased across Europe, and down in Mexico. Obviously, what does that make the map look like, though? Okay, go away, spokesperson. Oh, yeah, UK is really super freaky right now. Oh, goodness, that's... Yeah, Europe is not so good. Not so good at all. Oh, that's weird. It didn't do it, Birdbrains. It absolutely didn't do it. I didn't get any sort of, you need to approve this message. Maybe, wow, I'm really putting some thought into this here, because Euronymous actually used it, you know, properly in a sentence, like kill them all. You're just using kill at the front of the thing. It may not be picking it up because it may actually be good enough to figure it out it's not in a sentence and you're not actually asking somebody to kill somebody. Try actually using kill in a sentence properly. I want to see if that flags it up. Now I'm really interested. Because it absolutely popped when Euronymous was doing it. But when you just stuck kill, and Polsk, it didn't come up for Polsk either. Kill cookies didn't work either. Yeah, swear words will definitely do it, Polsk, but I'm not going to approve swear words. So I'm not going to approve those. Yeah, Europe is really kind of freaky right now, Hawk. I mean, they've all got satellites, which is great. On the plus side, the other side of the map is broadly under control. Broadly under control. Nope, didn't pop, Birdbrains. Did not pop. I wonder why that is. Maybe because I approved it twice for Euronymous? It's the only thing I can think of. Maybe YouTube is just saying, okay, I guess you're just going to approve all of these things that say kill. Nope, didn't flag for you either, kill. Or Polsk, rather, or Lionel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Lionel, is I've already approved it twice for Euronymous in this chat. So maybe it's just sort of doing a blanket, blanket thing. Yeah, it didn't flag you either. Didn't flag any of you. Okay, well, yay. Yay. Try a different word that is, might be, I don't know, in some way controversial. I can't immediately think. Can we do the base mission this month? Not unless we get an outsider. And to get an outsider, we need to shoot down a ship, and we've only got 3 countries that don't have satellites up over them. I would love to do the base mission right now. Because the longer we let it go, the tougher enemies are going to be in that base. It's just going to get harder and harder. Wibble, unfortunately, Lionel, did not set off the alert. Stab is a good one, but it might be too low-key. Yeah, it every week, and especially since Euronymous joined us, and thank you, by the way, Euronymous, for coming back and coming back again and again. I'm really glad you found us, and I really appreciate you hanging out with us. But yeah, it's done it every week for Euronymous, because he usually just kicks open the door. Yeah, that definitely did it, Birdbrains. That one definitely did it. Yeah, I know you already retracted it, but I'm not going to approve that one. That one did it. Yeah. Birdbrains gets a pop-up for that one. Grape. Not a targeted word, Lionel. Not a targeted word. So, yeah. Shotgun. Good choice. Not a targeted word. And not used in a sentence either. But grape, yes. Not a controversial word, according to YouTube, Lionel. Grape. Grape, not controversial. Okay. You know what? We're basically at the XCOM Death Hour, and I will reiterate, I have been recording now for 10 hours straight. Rustic, not a controversial word. Shotgun is not a controversial word, even if you use the silent G, so shotgun. But yeah, I'm going to call the stream just a few minutes early. I usually go for about 2 hours, but I'm going to call it a little bit early, just so I can go binge eat and not apologize and take a shower and probably go to bed early, because I'm in 10 hours of recording, and that's pushing it. And I actually need to go do some sort of gaming homework, basically, so I can figure out what the next 30 games in 30 days is going to be. Yeah, Terror Mission in Europe would be kind of key. That would be perfect, Hawk. Absolutely perfect. So I will call it, again, a few minutes early, but, on the 2-hour mark, somewhere around there. And I'm going to go eat and shower and research some games and, do all this thing again tomorrow. I don't know the exact time yet. I will obviously let people know, but I'm about 98% confident I'm going to do a Labor Day stream that may run for a little bit longer. I'm not sure what I'm going to play. It's not going to be XCOM. I will tell you, it's not going to be XCOM. It'll be something different. But keep an eye out for that. I'll put some announcements up in Twitter and things like that. Good. I'm glad you're looking forward to the 30 days videos. I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'm just pulling out a lot of interesting stuff out of that Pandora's box. But yeah, look for a Labor Day stream on Monday, and probably run that a little bit longer because it's Labor Day and we have the whole day off, and it will not be XCOM. I can't do Phantom Doctrine, though, because I don't want to get further along in the game that I'm making videos for. So I would love to play Phantom Doctrine. In fact, I'd love to be running a side game of Phantom Doctrine with myself. Love that game. But it won't be Phantom Doctrine either. It'll probably be something a little different. I don't think I'll do a turn-based like this. I want to do something really, really different, and something where I can really get involved with the chat. But anyway, long story short, we're going to look at doing a Labor Day stream. I'm 98% confident I'm going to do that unless something turns up. Don't know what the game will be yet, but it won't be XCOM and it won't be Phantom Doctrine. I'll put stuff up on Twitter and stuff like that. Thank you as always. I know I say it every single week, and I'm going to keep saying it every single week. Oh, no problem, Bird Brains. You can always watch it later, and I know that the regular crowd probably won't be there, and that's totally cool. I'm just going to do it for fun because I've got nothing else to do on Labor Day. If you can make it, great. If you can't, I totally understand. It's not on the usual day that we hang out, 4 o'clock on Saturdays, which is exactly where we'll be next week. On Saturday, we'll do this all again. I know every single week I say thank you so much for coming, and I really, really mean that, especially because we got such a regular gang of people. I just look forward to this like I'm just hanging out with a good, cool group of friends every single week. So I appreciate it, and especially to new members like Euronymous, I really thank you guys. Thank you for keep coming back and checking in week after week. Labor Day is a American holiday where we celebrate the worker. We celebrate the worker hawk, and we do that by giving them all the day off, which is odd. It's not really. Doesn't make much sense, but yeah, Labor Day is basically it's a holiday to celebrate the working man, but what it really is the end of summer. That's what that means. End of summer holiday, and all the kids are going back to school, so Labor Day is kind of that benchmark. So I'm going to be doing that on Monday. Don't know what it'll be, but if any of you can make it, great. I'll put some announcements up, and we will do XCOM, of course, next Saturday, 4 o'clock, like we always do. And I've talked for so long that we're actually on the 2-hour mark, so there it is. But one last time, thank you guys for showing up again Saturday. We'll do it next Saturday, same time at 4 o'clock. I really appreciate all of you hanging out with me, and I can't even speak English anymore, so I am out of here. Thank you all so much, guys. I appreciate it. Bye.